Hello, everyone. Happy June to you. Hope your summer has started off really well. I know that we're very excited about the way summer started off for us with the move to June for the annual meeting. I know we had a number of people attend that maybe had never had the opportunity to attend before or just hadn't been in a while. We saw a lot of new faces and we're really excited about the content. The feedback was incredible and just really encourage you to attend the 2020 meeting in June next year and want to thank Rob Medina and his education committee staff for putting together a great meeting with a lot of great choices. In fact, that was one of the feedback. There was so many good choices to choose from that you couldn't see it all. So again, thank you and looking forward to 2020. Wanted to give you some updates on a couple things that has transpired within the last couple months that the EC has been working on. One of which is the term of the president. One of the things that I wanted to accomplish in becoming president was make things more accessible, make the association more accessible, leadership positions more accessible to folks. And one of the things that I looked at in my time as president-elect and up to this point, my time as president, was is a 6-year term kind of a barrier for people to getting involved at that one office. And I think that we arrived at a conclusion that, yeah, 6 years is kind of a barrier. And so we looked at the term of the president. We've reduced it from 6 years, which, if you didn't already know, it was 2 years as president-elect, 2 years as president, 2 years as past president. And we've reduced that to four, having it be 2 years as president, 2 years as president-elect, 2 years as president, and then be accessible in a very informal way after you've served your 4 years. I think that's part of the feedback that we've gotten as we've socialized this to other past presidents is, hey, you might lose that historical knowledge, accessibility right there at monthly meetings with the past president not being on the EC. And certainly understand that, but we feel like with the accessibility that everybody has with technology, phone calls, emails, texts, that kind of historical knowledge can be easily accessible without committing somebody to that additional 2 years of service. So I hope that what that will lead to is more people tossing their hat in the ring to be a nominee for a presidential election. And I think that the dialogue has been very positive in that way. And I'm looking forward to the first round of elections in this new situation, and hope that we get a lot more people than we have in the past submitting their nomination. The other thing is we did vote as an EC after a lot of deliberation to increase the dues by $20. We hadn't gone through a dues increase in the last 4 to 5 years. And as you're seeing in your own personal budgets, cost of living increases, the cost of doing business continues to increase, and we need to meet that challenge as an association as well. There's certainly a lot of expenses that we have from a lobbying standpoint. We're putting 9 people on the floor of the House and Senate as we go through a legislative session. 9 people, and that really comes at a cost. It comes at a great cost. The expense certainly justifies what kind of outcomes we get in having a strong practice act, having great ability to practice at the top of our license. And there's some other associated costs as well, plus some things that we want to do on behalf of the membership. And coupled with some great funding that we get from GLATA in a lot of different situations, we want to be able to do those things for the membership and really address the questions and concerns that you have that really require some financial impact. One of the things that I'd share with you is Lukas Dargo and I just recently went to Camp Atterbury to talk to the National Guard about utilizing athletic trainers in their healthcare really well, and that's an example of things that do have an associated cost with them, but that you don't necessarily see, and want to make you aware that those are kind of the intangible things that you don't necessarily see all the time that your membership fees go to. So again, increase of $20, and that is going to be reflected in the state dues, obviously. But If you're not aware, it comes out of your NATA dues. And if you were aware, or if you're just an IATA member, it'll go from $40 to $60. So I want to make you aware of that. If you do have any questions about what's transpiring on the EC, I really encourage you to go to the members only section and log in and take a look at the minutes that are approved every month, and you can get a taste of what's going on if you're not aware already through word of mouth or through these video messages. I'd also encourage you to be part of our committees. There's some opportunity for our committees to get deeper, and would really encourage you to take a look at those and what opportunities there are, what committees exist, and what interest you may have in them. And you can see the contact information for the committee chair and reach out to them and get involved. Really encourage you to get involved. Lastly, I would really encourage you to not forget our philanthropic partners. If you're renewing your driver's license, check that donor box and become a donor through the efforts of the Indiana Donor Network. There are tons of opportunities to save lives. Obviously, in a bad situation, if you ever have to utilize being a donor, but the opportunity to save other lives as a result of your sacrifice is a great thing, and really connects the IATA and the healthcare efforts that we do every day, and attach that to a philanthropic cause. The same thing goes with Project 44. There's no doubt that being on the bone marrow registry can help save lives as well. Great people, great message, great connection to athletic training, and really encourage you to utilize our philanthropic partners and really lift them up in what you do every day. That's a long-winded message. I apologize for the length, but certainly look forward to seeing you in Las Vegas if you're going. If you're not going to Las Vegas, certainly encourage you to, again, tap into the resources of the IATA. Oh, and one thing I did want to mention, if you did attend the annual meeting, your EBP credits and the access to the EBP course is going to be coming to you via email. That's through EBP Central, and that's the way in which we offered EBP credits this year. So if you did attend the IATA this year, look for that email that'll come to you with details on how to access that. Okay? Great. Have a terrific rest of your summer. If you need me, don't hesitate to call, text, or email me. Okay? Enjoy talking with you, and sorry for that last bump of the computer. Have a good day.